Alright, welcome to your Bound for Glory 2016 review. Last night's show was just amazing. It was just incredible. It was just um I'm actually a little bit late recording this because after I got done watching the show, I went straight to bed because my work starts at 7, and knowing I have sleeping problems, I wouldn't want to record right away because then it would be 1 o'clock, and if I were to go to bed 1 o'clock, I would wake up 4 o'clock, and then I would have problems at work, falling asleep and all that shit, and I don't want that. So I'm doing this now. So let's get over it, talk about it, and such. Good pay-per-view, good pay-per-view. The first match, Lee against DJC. It was a long, good match, this one. I think it lasted like 12 minutes. It could have been a way better match, though. I feel like, I don't know how many shots Lee has gotten by now. What is it? 2, 3, 4? So you would think that he would take a different approach. He would do something different, a lot more with his moveset. Because I keep saying this, when he wrestles at Pro Wrestling Guerrilla or other indie promotions, he does a lot more than what he does at TNA. I just don't get I don't know what this whole thing is with indie wrestlers going to the mainstream platform, and they don't do stuff or do a lot that what they do on the indies. I guess you could say the same about DJC, because at this point they've basically been doing the same thing each time they're in the ring. You know what I mean? So, but the match was a good match. It wasn't a boring match, definitely not. But I just felt like there could have been done a lot more, especially with the high flying stuff, because this was an X Division match. So I expected a lot more. You know what I mean? But obviously DJC had the better showing, was the better guy in this match, and he got the win. He retained. So now I want to see Andrew Everett in that X Division title picture, because I've been like cheering for this guy for like past few months now. He's basically the only one that hasn't really gotten that shot. So I want to see him now facing DJC or somewhat. But it was a good match, good way to start the show. After that, we had the second match, which was a 10-man battle royale for the Bound for Gold. We had guys Jesse Goddard, Rockstar Spot, Braxton Sutter, Eli Drake, Robbie E, Baron Dex, Grado, Basil Baraka, I hope I pronounced that name right, Tyrus, and Mahabali Shira. The whole guy in this match was Grado. This guy comes out dancing, gets in the ring, gets thrown out, and dances away. Now ain't that some hilarious shit? You need people like this just for entertainment purposes, and Grado is the perfect guy for that. You know what I mean? As far as the wrestling goes in the ring, when a lot of people are in that ring, you don't really have all the space to do too much or do all your moves. So, but I guess you could say everybody did a little bit their thing. When the three people that got left were, by the way, I completely lost touch with who got eliminated first or who got eliminated by who. I do know that Braxton Sutter got eliminated first and Grado second, but after that I was like really lost who eliminated who. But the three people that were left in the ring were Eli Drake, Jesse Goddard, and Tyrus. And I was like, okay, I have my money on either Jesse Goddard, because me and Robert, the guy I did the prediction video with in his channel, I will have the link in the description box, so please check out his stuff. I did a prediction with him, and we talked about this. He had his money on Eli Drake, and I had it on Jesse Goddard. But when I saw Jesse Goddard trying to get Tyrus out, that's when I knew, like, okay, Eli Drake is probably gonna throw both of them out of the ring, and that is what really happened. So your winner, Eli Drake. Yeah. This is good. This is really good. So we may have our future champion right here, or may not, because and at this point there are two people that technically have a shot for the title here, because you also have DJC that has option C. If it's still on, I don't know. Did they stop there? Did they cancel? Is it still on? Can you still cash and do option C? By the way, because I know when Lashley won the title, he wanted to unify them, and I know that Billy also wanted to do something. So you guys let me know if option C is still a thing though. But either way, this is really good that Eli Drake won, because a lot of people like this guy. This guy is the real deal, you know. Unless, you know, he does have to work a lot more on his wrestling, just like how EC3 did that, because he has improved a lot. So Eli Drake definitely needs to do the same, and if he gets better with his wrestling, then yeah, he's definitely the whole package in TNA. Definitely charisma, mic work, and wrestling. So the only thing that he's missing is a little bit more of his wrestling. But good stuff, really good stuff. The third match, Mike Bennett and Moose. And Moose's entrance was really effort worthy. I like how TNA literally took the effort in doing this whole thing with NFL players coming out and basically being by Moose, knowing that Moose is an NFL player. So that was really, really nice to see. And that really gave you that Bound for Glory feel and all of that, you know. So it was really great thing. But as far as the match go, yeah, Mike Bennett, you know, like I said, when these guys are in the indies, their wrestling is so good, but when they're on the mainstream, it's like they could be so boring and don't do stuff that like would really get you off of your seat, because I kept saying a lot of time that go look at Mike Bennett, his work in Ring of Honor, and you will get entertained. But in TNA, not so much. He's kind of dull, you know. They haven't really. Yeah, I don't know what the problem is actually, because this guy can actually go. You know what I mean? But Moose obviously got the win, just like I predicted. Well, actually, no, I did not predict that. I actually had my money on Mike Bennett, because I thought he was gonna do some sneaky shit again and get away with it, but that's not the case. So Moose got the win, and Moose obviously is the powerhouse. He was the better guy in this match. So, but it was still a good match, though. So I'm guessing he's gonna feud with Lashley now, hopefully, because they have been teasing that for quite some time, or at least once or twice. The next match, Eddie Edwards against Aaron Rex, Mr. Hallelujah. The first round went to Eddie, the second round went to Aaron Rex, and the third round was a split decision by the Duchess and your new champion Aaron Rex. Grand Impact or Impact Grand, I always get it confused, but Aaron Rex got the win. The match was a good match too, solid match. Again, all of these matches could have been a lot better, you know. A lot better, but it is what it is. It was all good. During the match, the lights went out. A little bit of technical difficulties, but anything can happen in a live show. You know what I mean? I tweeted that too. I was live tweeting, by the way. I only live tweet on pay-per-views, by the way. But yeah, stuff like this can happen. You know, Ring of Honor has this a lot, by the way, on pay-per-views where the lights go out or the sound, so it's all normal. But I'm pretty sure that if Drew Galloway was in that match, that he probably would have been the one to win it. I have a strong feeling that is how it would go down, knowing that Drew Galloway is sort of the heel. He's pissed. He's the whole, you know. But that's still okay. Even though it's a little bit too soon for Aaron Rex, knowing that he just came in, but I'm not gonna bitch about it. It is what it is. After that, we had Gil Kim's Bound for Glory Hall of Fame, with a few familiar faces coming out, like Taryn Terrell, who happens to be pregnant. Lucky guy, lucky motherfucker. Christy Hammy, I love me some Christy Hammy. Really love Christy Hammy, which is why I have her banner. And it was also nice to see Awesome Kong, one of the most dominant female wrestlers who got trained by another dominant female wrestler, Aja Kong, in Japan. The fans were booing Dixie Carter. I thought that was really fucking disrespectful, man. Really disrespectful. Why the fuck would you do that? There's just time to do stuff and there's another time to do other stuff, and this was not the time to do this. It was really disrespectful. Nah. This really pissed me off a little bit, especially knowing on Gail Kim's Hall of Fame while the woman is talking and you're booing. Have some fucking respect, man. Do this another time. Like, seriously. Bunch of fucking idiots. But Gail Kim definitely deserves this. She's one of the best female wrestler, all-round worker in professional wrestling. She can work with anybody, including the men. We saw that too in the past. And the best one she had was with Tiger Uno, when she was wrestling Tiger Uno. Speaking of Tiger Uno, where the fuck is that guy? But congratulations, Gail Kim, you know. After that, we had the Great War. Brother Nero, Broken Matt Hardy against DK. This match was easily the highlight of the show, easily. And they gave me what I wanted because I thought that they would only have the match inside the ring. But Matt Hardy kept saying that he has the whole world as his battlefield, his battleground or battlefield. And that was definitely the case because this match also took place outside of the building. I like the shot where they were fighting on the truck, where Abyss and Matt Hardy were fighting on the truck while it was driving. That was fucking awesome. Willow made an appearance and I fucking love Willow. The best, in my opinion. I like that character of Jeff Hardy. He also appeared in a weird different character. I don't know that character though. When he placed the pumpkin on Rosemary's head, that was fucking funny as hell. But it was definitely a war. You had Rosemary even doing her shit, do some crazy shit. There were barbed wire, the two barbed wire, board barbed wires, thumbtacks, tables, ladders, you name it. You know, it was so fucking entertaining. Everything was so fucking good. Was it better than Ring of Honor's ladder war? Yes, it was, because Ring of Honor did not have barbed wire. Ring of Honor's ladder war did not have thumbtacks. Ring of Honor's ladder war did not take place outside of the building, so TNA definitely beat Ring of Honor's All-Star Extravaganza ladder war. So that's good. Good stuff. And ultimately, the Hardys are your new tag team champions. Who are they going to face now? Is it going to be Davey Richard and Eddie Edwards for when Davey returns, or yeah, I just don't know. You have Basil Baraka and Baron Dex. They didn't really get that showing or that shot just yet, you know. But which are the other teams? I'm honestly kind of getting tired of the bromance too. They've been given a lot of shot. They're getting stale, a little bit stale, especially Reby. Well, not literally, but Reby E always says how he's gonna get more serious and all of that, but it's still. But we'll have to see who's next in line for those tag team titles. After that, we have Maria versus Gail Kim. I am so glad that Maria finally got her ass whooped by Gail Kim. It was just about enough. It was just about enough with the excuses and with the bullshitting. You know, finally. When Maria first came out and started saying shit like how the doctors told her arms were still, her hand is still broken, all of that, I already started to get pissed off. Because I was like, no. You tell me you're not going to do this fucking shit on a pay-per-view. But when Gail Kim got out, and also Allie saying how the doctors told her she's clear, she has the papers, and Gail Kim went after her and started fighting her, then shit went down and she literally got her ass whooped. Maria did some stuff here and there as well, but whether the match was great or not, I don't care. The fact is, Maria got her ass whooped, and that is what I wanted. So thank you for giving me that, TNA. Thank you. Ultimately, Gail Kim got the win, and your new Knockouts champion is Gail Kim. I kept saying that Gail Kim shouldn't get any title shots anymore or hold the title. She should give the other girls a chance. But seeing that tonight was her Hall of Fame induction and that she just had to get her hands on Maria sort of makes sense on putting the title on her. And also she's tied to Angelina Love's title right now, so it's all good. After that, by the way, Mike Bennett tried to interfere, but it was a fail. But after the match, Mike Bennett grabbed the microphone and started all pissed off, saying how he's gonna stop the show and all of that. And long and behold, Cody and his wife came out and had a stare down. I don't know what you call that move, but he did a springboard thingy and kicked him in the face. And we had Brandy that almost wanted to do something. But yeah, I'm guessing that's a new feud. I'm guessing Mike Bennett and Maria will feud with Cody, and Brandy is her name, I think, now, and that's all good. Everything looks so. I'm so excited for the upcoming weeks. I don't read rumors, I don't read dirt sheets, so I don't really know what the fuck's actually going on with this whole thing about TNA being sold or not being able to do the tapings. But I just go through my timeline on Twitter and see some shit, so that's basically how I get to know shit. And I've been heard of, read someplace that TNA has probably basically been covered up until December for this whole year, so let's hope so. And then we have the main event, one that I predicted that EC3 was going to win, and I think a lot of us were expecting EC3 to win. So TNA did a really good job for not making this a too predictable match. I literally did not see this one coming. I honestly thought EC3 was gonna win this one. I really did, but Bobby Lashley retained. They really, this guy has probably been pushed more than shit. I don't know. This guy has been dominant as fuck. They really did a good job with Bobby Lashley, building Bobby Lashley, making Bobby Lashley that dominant fucking heel. You know, he did it all so well, and he retained. Like, holy shit, I really thought EC3 was gonna win this, but I was wrong. So what the fuck is going to happen now? Who's gonna face him now? Moose? Or Eli Drake gonna cash in? I don't expect him to take his title shot right away. Same with DJC, if Option C is still a go. But the match was good. It was a really good match, and it was a long match too. If you've been watching my reviews for ever since I started, then you will know that I'm not an EC3 fan. But I have given him credit because he has been improving in that ring. He really did a lot of stuff that we aren't used to him seeing him do. You know, so that guy has definitely been working on his moveset and his wrestling, which is good. So, and if he keeps that up, chances might be small that I might become a fan of the guy. You know, because I respect that. You know what I mean? You're not a John Cena, even though I see some John Cena in him, especially when he makes those goofy ass jokes and such. But it's about the wrestling, and it's about how good are you on the microphone, and he's doing it very well. But Bobby Lashley retains. He's still the champion, and this show was a really good show. Not a great show, but a really damn good show, a really entertaining show. And the Great War was obviously highlight of the show, the best one in the show, and of the show, and the main event was also really good. So that's about it. I would give this show 8 out of 10, simply because if I could have given it a 10, but I just thought that some of these matches could have been a lot better, a lot better. But it was all good, you know. It was a good show, so it was a success. So all these haters, fuck you, like seriously. You know, and I know you watch. You've been streaming. You think I don't see you motherfuckers. You know, you fuckers are the one that keep on bitching and complaining each Monday or each time there's a pay-per-view. We don't. So who's the donkey? Okay, TNA is going to close this year all too sweet. Okay, so keep on hating. Okay, keep on bitching with the show that you watch. Alright, so that's about it. Thank you for watching, hopefully all the way till the end. Let me know in the comment section what you thought. If you disagree with me on something, let's talk about it in the comment section like professionals and not idiots. Okay, hit the like button, hit the dislike button if you dislike my video. That's what the dislike button is for. I also even don't care if you dislike it. At least you watched it, hopefully. So you still gave me that view. And yeah, subscribe if you feel like subscribing. I'm not begging. Okay, so see you Friday for Thursday's Impact show. And I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It was good. Everybody went to bed happy. You know, it's not like a WWE pay-per-view where you go to bed bitching and complaining because a Roman Reigns won or the same old shit. No, that's not TNA. Nope, we are not WWE. So once again, fuck you haters. See you guys Friday.